Welcome to day 10 of our Coach Basics training. I am so glad that you guys are trucking away and getting these assignments done. This is going to push you forward, guys. This is going to help you make the difference in people's lives, and that's ultimately why we're here. So thank you for tuning in. Today's training is going to be talking about challenge groups. You may already have an idea about what challenge groups are because you're probably asked to join in a challenge group prior to your deciding to become a coach. This is something that we use to help people reach their goals, and it's an amazing way that we can connect more privately with our people. So, how do you run a challenge group? What should you do? Are you afraid to start one on your own? Oh, yeah, at the beginning it is kind of a scary thing because you're like, oh, what do I do? But it doesn't have to be, guys. I promise you, it is nothing more than what you already want to do. You motivating and pushing forward, okay? So, first step is, of course, you have to invite people to your challenge groups. That's how you're going to get people to start moving towards their goals. It starts with the invitation. You have your contact list. Make sure that you're inviting 3 people a day to one of your challenge groups. Set a date. If you're afraid of starting one on your own, that's okay. Look at your upline sponsor coach or choose a date there on the calendar. I usually choose something that's 3 weeks away from today's date, and I say, okay, sorry, this is the day that I'm going to start my group. I circle it and I say, okay, if I want to be specific to a program, I write down, 21 day fix. If I want to leave it an all programs are welcome group, I just put challenge group starting, and I start inviting people. I post to my personal page, I create a cute picture, I let them know what they're going to be getting in a challenge group, a little bit about what their requirements are, and I start talking to people and I invite them throughout that time. And you're not going to get like 100 people in a challenge group, guys, okay? Your focus is going to be small. You want to help 2 or 3 people a month in a challenge group. If you can help more, then that's great, but you want to for sure no less than 3 people a month in a challenge group. And that's just, the smaller the groups are, the more personal it is, the more familiar they are with each other, the more comfortable people are sharing. So that's also something to keep in mind if you're like, well, I don't have a whole lot of people that I can put in a group. If it's 1 or 2 people, that's okay. And if you want to put them in a bigger group, just reach out to your upline. They have groups going too. That's how they met you. So that's fine. If you want to share with people what it's like, what is a challenge group, you can create an event and invite people to your event. You can talk about it live on Facebook, on personal. You can just host an event and say, okay, this is what a challenge group is. It's just an online group on Facebook where we get to share motivation, tips. We are all on the same program, so we share our results, our struggles, and you just talk to them about it. Let them know. Share your story. That's really what we do, is share our story and invite people to join us. And in a challenge group, this is the best way we connect with them. So, when you're inviting people, you want to make sure that you're connecting to their goals. You want to talk to them about what their goals are. What are they trying to slim down? Are they trying to tone up? Are they just struggling with eating? You need to get to know them so that when you're in a challenge group with them, you know what you have to offer. You know where you have to structure your posts so that it's something that's creating value. We have to give something that people actually need. We don't just go up there and stick a bunch of memes on there, YouTube videos. I mean, those are great too, but you have to give them what they need. And in order to know what they need, you got to ask them. So don't be afraid to ask. You'll be surprised that people are ready to share what they're struggling with, especially when they're starting to trust you as their coach. So, make it exciting. Make your challenge groups exciting. When you do get them started, you do want to create a feeling of fun, because that's what it's going to keep them motivated. If something's boring and dull, people will not stay connected. So you've got to keep it fun. Keep stuff in there that maybe isn't all just working out. Create different elements that invite people to share more about themselves, and they'll feel more comfortable being in that group, and they'll want to check in more often. You do want to create maybe mini challenges within your challenge groups, something that's going to keep them motivated. Share a picture of your Shakeology today, or share your favorite sweaty pick or your favorite workout move of the day, little video of your favorite move. Whatever it is, it's going to show you what they're doing. It's without them realizing, creating accountability. You see that they're doing it, and it's fun for them. They're sharing what they're doing, and they're proud that, what, I can do this. So create that environment for them in the groups. If you're afraid of starting on your own, again, I'm going to say this one more time. Join one of your upline coaches' challenge groups. I would love you to be in my group and watch and see what we're doing and replicate it. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. You just put your own unique spin to it, your personality, your flair, and that's really all it is keeping each other accountable. So again, create a time that you want to. So your action item, if you're ready to start one on your own, is circle that date on the calendar and say minimum 3 people are going to be in that challenge group with me. Okay, invite, and give yourself a minimum of 3 people in that group, and circle that. Start inviting now. Maybe I space out my invitations on my post. Maybe I'll post two posts in the week, and then personal messaging. I invite personal messages all the time to get the people that need help into those groups. Okay, so it's okay if it's just 1 or 2 people, and if you feel like, well, I don't want to do just 1 or 2 people, reach out to your upline sponsor coach. So action item for today: share a sweaty pic. I want to know what you're doing. Yes, see how I'm creating the accountability. Share a picture of you drinking your Shakeology on your personal page, and tag me or your sponsoring coach. And in our group page, in our training, if you're ready, your action item is to circle the date for the day you want to start your challenge group on a calendar and give me a picture of it. If you're not ready for that yet, I want you to reach out to your sponsor coach, whether it's me or somebody else, and I want you to find out when their next challenge group is, and let me know when you're going to start in their challenge group. Okay? See y'all tomorrow.